Okay. All right, this is gonna be a demonstration for kind of fixing and cleaning your lines or your logo drawings. So at this point now in the drawing, all I've instructed you to do so far was to basically just trace the drawing of your logo from the drawing, the sketch. Okay, and then obviously I want you guys to take a little bit more time with the drawing itself. So some of you guys may have the your image on like a separate layer, so it might look like this on some of you guys work, or like this image is on the layer where you did your drawing on here. Okay, so just real important though, if you have this on a separate layer like this, real simple though, you can just use the selection tool, click on the image, do Command X as in Xerox to cut it out, and then make another layer below it. You can click on plus to create another layer, and then just put it on layer, on the bottom layer, like the very bottom. So just copy paste this on here, so that way I can see you just line up with the drawing that you guys traced. So that way you can lock the layer. You can see like how your drawing looks before and after. So okay. All right, so now if I were to give you a final grade for your drawing, obviously I would not award this particular student full points for their drawing. Okay, so I really want you to just make sure to take your time and improve the quality of your drawing. Okay, because some cases maybe we're rushing to get the tracing done, for like a grade, or maybe you're just tracing everything. You're kind of going autopilot and just tracing all the lines. So this is like even including like every single line on this drawing here. So originally I didn't really want you guys to trace like every single line that you guys did, but make more of like careful decisions on like kind of like what lines were important, and just to have like a nice clean logo drawing once you were done. So if you didn't do that step though, then your logo may not be the best it could look. It may look something similar like this or close to it. So okay, so I do want you to spend there's a little bit of time just to clean up the drawing a little bit. See if there's like ways you can improve on the drawing. So real simple though, some easy ways you can fix the drawing is you can use this direct selection tool, and if you made some of the lines a little bit longer. So like for example, this line right here, I made it way too long. You can click on the line, then click on the point, and if you want to, you can move the line to where that point is. So you may need to zoom in a little bit closer if it's like hard to click on it, but that's a quick, easy way to fix your drawing. Click on the point, and you can move it. So, and then same thing with like these points right here. This is like not really connected, so I can just connect this back here to that line here. And you can also adjust the handles here to fix the curves. So if I click on this point here, or that point down here, I can kind of adjust the curve. I don't know if I can do it for this particular line, but okay, I guess I can't really do it for that one, but see what you can kind of change and manipulate with the line to make it look better. So that's a quick, easy way to fix some parts of your drawing if you you can fix it. And then in some cases that you may need to click on the line, just press the delete key to delete. So just make sure to delete lines you don't need, or if you made a lot of like little extra points, like right here there's like not this one, but so I would just clean this up though. So that's one easy way you can kind of click it up. You can kind of move the handles around, click on the points. I kind of helped it out a little bit. This one here, I would just readjust this. So that's one way to kind of help it clean up a little bit more. Now, for me though, it doesn't hurt to just kind of redraw or do it over again too. So maybe you might realize like, oh, I don't really like my drawing, my sketch. I can see like, it could be a rectangle, use a circle. So, you could definitely use like these shape tools here. If you click and hold the mouse button, use the shape tools. So, you know, you might have not initially thought about using these tools though, but you know, you definitely can go back and use them. So I can kind of click and drag and make my ellipse here. If I hold the shift key, it'll keep it like, you know, perfectly normal. So kind of get it similar to like this circle right here, because obviously I was trying to draw a circle there. You know, be honest with you though, it's really hard to trace a circle. So, you know, definitely use those shape tools if it's necessary. So, you know, I can use the same circle here. I did like a bigger one here, so I can do Command C to copy, Command V to paste. So you can basically utilize like the copy paste to, you know, make some more shapes. So I can put like this one right here. So you know, you can line it up, match it with the shapes. You can also use the rectangle tool as well. So this rectangle I drew is like very crooked. So, you know, I can move this rectangle here that I made. You know, use that as like the body of my camera. So I can adjust these as well. I want to make it smaller, bigger. Okay, and here's like a really cool, neat trick too with the rectangles that you might have noticed. So you see these little circles on the edges here. So you can actually click and hold to round out the edges of it. So, you know, you can get more of like that rounded edge rectangle that's similar to the one right here. So, you know, that's one easy way to just kind of fix it up. So, you know, you know you're using some pretty basic shapes for your logo. You know, you can definitely use like the shape tool to, you know, draw the shape on top, use the selection tool to move it over. You can even copy, Command C, Command V to paste, you know, copy paste it to, you know, do your drawing. Okay, that's a really easy, quick way to, you know, clean up the drawing. So, Command Shift A, line up here. So I really like the Illustrator program because it does really help to, like, you know, make things really neat and clean though with the drawing. So don't be afraid if you want to just like redraw the logo again, that's fine. So, you know, I did one that was a little bit more right here. So, you know, it could look something like this. Okay, so add the lines in a different stroke here. Let me just change it back. Kind of skipping steps here. Like next parts. Okay, and then once you kind of get to this part here, like, you know, definitely like this logo on the right side, you know, I definitely would award this more points than the one on the left side. So, you know, just real important to make sure to take your time, make the drawing look nice. You know, that's real important. Okay, now if you wanted to go even like a step further to improve the drawing, and, you know, you can either use the weighted line technique or the Pathfinder. You know, in this case, so this is like a quick, easy way to, you know, just kind of adjust your lines. You know, if you wanted to just click on like certain lines, you know, make some of the lines a little bit thicker, make some of them a little bit thinner. You know, you can kind of play around with that. So a lot of times I like to make the lines thicker if it's like a larger outline or the edges, or even like certain details of like the logo itself. So inside part, those I would usually keep them pretty thin. You can even go even thinner than one if you wanted to. Okay, but you can, you know, just start thinking about like details you can add to like the logo itself. So like, you know, these lines right here, you know, I can just kind of continue those same lines, you know, for like the details of like certain parts of the camera. So, you know, this is, you know, techniques we learned before Command Shift A, just make these straight lines here. So you can even add more details to the drawing itself, you know, if you feel like it needs more. So just remember, you know, grading you guys on the details of the drawing. You kind of get the idea, you know, I can draw more details to, you know, make it look more nice. You know, maybe, I don't know, do like a highlight for like the camera itself. So definitely ways you can improve on the drawing, you know, even further, or you can add more shapes to it as well. So Just copy pasting. I'm gonna make a smaller version of this one here, just because I have a couple of repeated shapes. Or you can even color it black. So we're gonna add color later though, but you know, you can think about like black and white colors as well for your camera. So different things you can play around with, you know. So okay, so just, you know, work on the logo, clean it up more, you know, add more details to it. Yeah, definitely that's like a good way to, you know, improve the look or feel of the drawing itself. Okay, and don't forget your initials too. I didn't really do the initials in this video, but do watch the type tool video for like that part.